think he's got us on the He's gonna get us killed.
She's
That's.
not watching right now. It's fine.
Did you check with her to make sure she
I'm pretty
wasn't?
sure she's not watching. It's fine.
Alright, whatever you say.
Nothing to see here. We're fine.
Move along.
No one's gonna kill us. Not yet.
Yep. Yep.
Maybe later. Quite possibly. Well, welcome to the Black and Yellow Otaku Gamers podcast. It's been a while. Like 3 weeks?
Been a while.
Yeah.
Wow. It's crazy. Yeah, we did like a little short break to do our BAYOG game shows, which are pretty cool. A lot of people came through, had fun with us, and if we do one of those again, make sure you come by. We had prizes and stuff. It was super dope. And Nick was being a bastard that didn't want to play the game. He instead wanted to give points to everyone else. Yay! All right, so if you don't know,
I wanted to be fun.
I am Blackatron, your host. Next to me is your other host, Mr. Sock. A lot of socks. Sock'em,
No.
Rock'em, something.
Sock'em.
Rock'em, Sock'em, same thing. Below me is our other host, Commander Cluck Cluck, Marky Mark, can't keep his hands off my nips. And then next to him is Rokutsu, Nickelodeon, Nick.
Makes up his own jutsus.
Makes up his own jutsus. Holy shit. That's sticking. I like it.
Shit.
Yeah, we're gonna use that a lot. Alright, so we're here to talk about E3. And I have a big question for all of you here.
I hated it.
Who won this E3? And why?
Get red.
Are you asking for like company, like the conferences?
Yeah, the conferences.
Alright, we're talking like the major, like the
Yeah.
consoles, right? The three consoles.
Yeah, like Sony,
Ooh, oh.
Xbox.
Are we
Yeah.
including publishers in that too? Like EA?
No, just keep it to the three, the big three.
Okay.
Alright, first of all, Microsoft sucked ass, so let's get that out of the way.
You know, people
No.
are saying that Microsoft
So
won,
these
and
were
I'm
so
like,
much worse.
what?
No.
It's
No.
funny because I read
Okay.
part of your article today. For those of you that didn't, go check it out. He posted it yesterday on Microsoft. I agree, they did carpet bomb the shit out of us with stuff. And at first, I was not enthusiastic, but the more I read your article, the more I thought I kind of like some of these though. Like I don't know. Like I didn't mind it as much.
Like, I was surprisingly surprised
Yeah.
that Crackdown was happening, and it was
Terry Crews?
Yeah, like, I'm pumped for that because Crackdown's just a super fun game. It's like a brainless game that you just like
They just
run
fucking
around,
hop
shoots.
around, fucking
Yeah.
shoot people up. It's like,
Exactly. So it's like a
GTA world
fun game.
almost.
So that's where I feel with that kind of game. Obviously, like I've played games like Gears and Halo for years, but it's hard to bring me back as like a fan of those series or franchise. Like it's just not there for me anymore. You need to do something really out the box to like bring me back, probably.
I ain't gonna lie, Infinite. What did you say about it? You said something that really on Infinite.
It was literally just a theatrical trailer, nothing else. No gameplay, no nothing.
You got nothing
Didn't-
but a lame cine teaser.
There was
And that was
literally.
At least it's not the Skyrim thing. You just
Dude,
get the
no, that was
logo.
funny, though.
So Skyrim, I'd hate even more, but the
Keegan Michael Keegan.
something Peter. Mike Keaton. I can never remember his fucking name.
Keegan.
But yeah, that dude's Amazon or Alexa. Amazon
Yeah, like
Echo,
that shit was
Alexa,
funny. Like
like,
when you
all
can make a
those
joke
fucking
on yourself,
Oh, jeez.
like
Yeah.
we're cool.
I
But
think that's what saved Elder Scrolls from being garbage. Was they're like, here's a trailer, but here's something better.
yeah, but at least you know, hey, there is an Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, they give a shit. It's not like Infinite where it's like, here's people in armor. Here's a Halo ring.
There's nothing really like you can pull apart from that.
Yeah.
at all. It was just fucking a stampede of rhinos or whatever the hell it was. There was
Yeah.
one squad, a warthog, and then Master Chief, and that was it.
There's a dead pelican, a downed pelican.
Doesn't matter. There's
So
always a
the-
down pelican.
Wait,
They
wait.
always be
So
shot down.
we're going places, right? But
Anyways.
what were your answers again? So Laha
I-
said fuck Microsoft. What were your actual like winner here?
Okay, so fuck Microsoft, and I really feel like it really is a toss up between Sony and Nintendo to me.
I say Nintendo won.
But I'm kind of leaning towards Sony.
Really?
Kind of.
Is it what do you? Is it because of the surprise factor in a lot of things? Like there were a bunch of games that we did not know were even coming out. Like we had no idea what the fuck what's that game called?
Death Stranding.
Well, we knew Death Stranding. We just knew absolutely nothing about it. Like we knew
Absolutely.
what it
We still
was.
know absolutely nothing about it.
Yeah.
But now you're just like weirded the fuck out, and you're like, I kind of want to play it because I don't know what it is still.
I just want to know what's going on. I want to see the
Yeah.
story unfold. you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm super on the fence. Like I could say Nintendo or I could say Sony. I don't know. It's just not
Fair enough.
Microsoft.
I
Yeah,
think
just not Microsoft.
I think the only.
I'm literally
Go ahead.
backwards of Laha.
Really?
Sony sucked ass. They were trying too hard. Nintendo.
Is it the flute guy? Is it the flute guy? Be honest here.
No, no. Well, for one, it's them putting them into that church tent
Oh yeah, I
and
hated
then
that.
moving them
I hated
and
that.
having no content for that intermission.
I hated that.
That was really stupid.
The whole like the Sports Center desk thing that they did. It was super bad. I hated that.
They did show some good stuff, but it wasn't really like. I didn't really get excited for anything because the bigger things that they showed were stuff I was already excited for.
Very true.
Whereas like Microsoft's conference had so many things that were like world premiere.
You see
that
that
I
that
got
was my thing
excited
too.
for.
Like I loved like the trailers that they dropped, but I just hated everything else they did. I I I I'm pretty sure.
Did you like Sony's last year? Because
I
all
don't
Sony
remember.
did last year was
What the
just
fuck
a
happened last year?
bombardment.
So
of
I was gonna
trailers.
ask you guys the same
Yes,
thing.
yes,
They
it
did
did.
the
I
exact same
don't
thing
remember.
last year.
I think I'm mad because it's like I feel like they're a liar. Cause they like to say, here are the exclusives coming to Xbox.
Oh,
But I know damn well more than 70% of those games that they show trailers for are on every other console and or PC.
yeah, within like a year or two.
And
It
it just
It's
I-
never
I-
an Xbox exclusive unless it says exclusive. If they say world premiere, it's just that's the first showing the trailer there.
but it's weird because like it's premised with the caption there instead of somebody actually saying it.
So it's hard for me to sit there and take this L as Sony, right? Because I personally think Last of Us 2 alone shitted on a bunch of games, and Spider-Man shitted on a bunch of
Spider-Man,
games.
bro.
Spider-Man, I think was. There's so many. I think I've seen more memes of that than any other.
Oh well, no. It's that and Jump Force, and then them together.
Yep.
Like I see
Yeah.
a bunch of those memes where like he's like, it's you, and there's like Naruto on the fucking roof.
My favorite one was for the Jump Force one. It's the GTA. See, I think we were talking about that. It's GTA San Andreas, and it's Naruto like on the ground bleeding out, and Gintama's just like standing over him. Gintoki's just like staring at the
Oh
fire. I was
yes,
like,
yes.
that's beautiful. I like that.
Yeah, and they
Wholesome
have
classic.
Ghost of Tsushima. That looked really good.
Yeah.
And there was another samurai game that looked insane.
Oh wait! Is that the one where like you get the precision of the cuts and everything like timed perfectly?
Yeah.
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 That shit looks cool. I just saw like a couple of gifs on r/gaming.
it was described to me as Dark Souls, but you have a grappling hook arm, and you're a fucking samurai.
Yeah, that shit's cool.
It's just-
I mean, it is from the Dark Souls creators, so
yeah.
This is another game that's made by the same people that made Alan Wake that looked really cool, but really weird. I forgot what the name of it was, but like when I saw it, I was just like, oh shit, this looks really cool. And then when I saw Remedy, I was like, bruh, I'm getting this shit, cause like I really love Down Wake, and I'm probably like one of the only people in the world that love Down Wake.
What game was that?
I can't remember.
I don't.
I just know
Was it?
that like it was really weird, like kind of Inception-like the way that the world was shifting.
Oh, it was with the chick, right? And she like fucking froze time and shit like that.
I don't remember that one.
Cause well, Twitch chat was like comparing it to what's that game with the fucking Animorphs guy? Quantum Break.
Oh,
They
yeah,
were
yeah,
they
yeah,
were
you're right.
yeah they were comparing it to that, but it was
It was cinematic as shit.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was pretty Inception-y though, and then
So
she had some weird, not weird, like pretty awesome powers, and just no clue what the hell the plot's about. But
Hey, Kenny, real quick. Chat says me, Nick, and
Yeah,
Lohar.
I'm putting you guys up right now.
thank you.
I was doing it silently. Now it's in here. Everyone knows
Gotcha.
all of our issues. Feels bad.
Quiet.
Just kidding. What were you saying?
Because they wouldn't have been able to talk.
Well, how? Were you the one that was just saying something?
Oh yeah, I know what game you're talking about.
I don't remember what it was, but like,
I don't
dude, it
remember what
was.
it's called either.
I'm like, what the fuck is her gun? Her gun is like shifting around like in her hand,
Yeah,
and
I
then
was
like,
like just saying Psychopaths, bro.
Shit. I don't remember what it's called.
I mean, Google, please.
it looks cool.
Was that what was the studio? Remedy. Okay, I got
It's
you.
called Control.
There you go.
Control. I knew that.
Game looked good.
Looks insane.
Insane.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
If anyone in chat like still has an issue with the volume, I can tweak it. I just tweaked it twice, so
Please feel free.
yeah, feel free. But yeah, like those games alone, like, and a lot of them are from fucking Sony. So like, I guess what Mark's point is like it was the presentation itself that was like an issue, versus like the content that they were giving, like not content of like the stream, but like the content of the games themselves that they're actually presenting to us. Right?
But
Like,
like I said though.
Yeah, like how
I
they
was
presented the
already
content was
excited.
terrible.
I was already excited for Last of Us Part 2. I already want freaking
Kingdom Hearts 3.
naked Norman Reedus.
Oh.
see, but I
That's all I know that game by.
I
Norman
I feel that way
Reedus.
about Nintendo
Mm.
Yeah.
because oh
Like,
man,
Nick and Norman Reedus?
like Smash Bros.
Yep.
Okay, I knew it was coming out. Whatever.
Fuck.
And
Bro,
like
Mario Party. I
Mario
knew it
Party was
coming out.
cool,
Like,
but
everything
like
else
we
is
all
good.
knew it
Mario
was coming out.
Party, Friggin' Fire Emblem.
And Fire Emblem didn't look very different. It just looked
No, it looked
nicer.
insanely
It's-
different, dude.
It's very different. I don't
It's
normally
super
play
different,
Fire Emblem
dude.
games, but I can tell.
But like it didn't wow me like any of the other games.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm not like a diehard Fire Emblem guy, so I can't really
I
say,
am.
oh shit,
And I'm
holy
super excited
fuck,
right now.
the way that his hair moves in the wind. You know, like I'm not saying that that's a thing. I'm just making an example. Please don't kill me.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, but there was like something at the after Nintendo was done. There was a tweet, and it was like, you know what? Let's just shut up about the wars and talk about the games that are actually that we're excited to play when they come out, because
Yeah.
that's really what it was. Like at the end of the day, like sure the presentations are shit or whatever like that, and it's like we don't. I mean, I didn't like what Microsoft brought nothing to the table as as a company moving forward. It was just like, hey, these are the games that you can get to play on Xbox, and it's you
Yeah.
know
I mean, they did
like-
say they're gonna release. They're already in progress working on the next Xbox consoles.
yeah that's
That-
Consoles,
That
specifically.
and so I will say one great thing about Microsoft. That what you just said, and two is their aim to get more first-party games.
Yep.
That's big for me.
Especially since like I did like shit on them, but like the whole thing about them acquiring like what 8-9 studios to collaboratively work in a new studio management, and where they can uh, grow all the indie games. And there's a bunch of like super good indie games like what's the We Happy Few that still isn't
Yeah.
out, so they're probably gonna push that hard
Yeah.
So,
And
if I were them.
go ahead, Nick.
the
No,
thing
Sam,
that
if I was them. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good, you're good. I want to agree with you on the whole indie thing, and then I didn't realize how hard Microsoft was pushing the Xbox Play system until like I turned off ad block for a bit and I started watching more stuff on my phone. Give ad revenue to people who do this. Hit, nudge, nudge. Not that it matters for us because we don't have any affiliates. They're really going hard on this, and it's just not just the advertising, but a lot of things like Law said. They are really trying at Microsoft to make indie games, game systems. Like they're trying to be a better better platform for providing gaming opportunity. And I think that that's really cool. And instead of like bashing them for it's just Microsoft doing this to make money, I'm hoping that they will try to do something akin to a console version of Steam. If they did something like that, I'd be like, wow, that's fucking fantastic.
That's
Where
really
it's,
funny because that's what they tried to do with the Xbox One with the always online.
Yeah, I know. They tried something akin to that, but
The only
like,
problem
if
is they didn't market it like that.
yeah,
So
they made it
people
seem
were,
like it was
like,
fucking. It was trying to fuck you over, like constantly. Like everything that came out of their mouth sounded like we're doing this to be big brothery and creepy. You can't turn this off. It'll always be watching you. They'll track everything you do, and it just sounded very fucking Orwell.
Yeah.
But if they did it better, I think that it could really take it on. And if they do that with this new console and they really
For sure.
take the
Like,
right step forward,
and
bam.
like enhancing their Xbox app on Windows, and furthering the Play Anywhere thing, where you can just
yeah, the
buy it.
crossplay,
What
all the
it's
crossplay.
it's
extras.
fucking like they have the ability to do these things, but I like maybe they just don't have the manpower or like the brain, to
Yeah.
to go as far as they want to go. So they're forever.
I think it's technology, and I think
Yeah,
they're
like they're just forever in slow motion.
Yeah, because it's like I play on an Elite controller for a lot of games now, and it's
Elite controllers are great. I don't have one, but they're great.
oh my god! Like when
Not
my
even
old
Elite
one
controller.
broke,
I have a normal Xbox One controller, and I still find this like the best comfortable controller. Even more
it's like-
comfortable than my freaking Switch Pro controller.
yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, especially better than the Switch Pro one.
And the
But
Switch Pro
I
one's pretty
mean,
good too, though. But still,
I love
still
my
prefer-
PS4
Yeah.
controller.
yeah, but it's like I miss console days, and I admit nowadays I can't console first person shoot as well.
Nope.
It just
Can't
stops
do it.
being old. Yeah,
I play
like-
play
No,
No,
single
it's not even
players.
being old. It's because you use the mouse.
yeah. Well, I mean, a little bit column A, column B. But this thing, like I play Dark Souls with this religiously. I'll play a lot of games with it religiously, and I would love to really like. I know Michael Jones from Achievement Hunter talks about this every now and then. It's like it's kind of cool to be able to just go sit down and play games on his Xbox and like just go do PC gaming randomly. And the more I think about the thought of being able to jump between my PC here in like my room, and then if I went outside, I had my Xbox set up on a TV and just started playing there, and being able to have like basically what the Switch is kind of like, where it's like I could pop in and out and move around. I think that if we kind of expanded that, like APIs connected, Mark, connect everything to the other end will be good. Sorry for the coughing, everybody. I'm actually really fucking sick, which is why I'm kind of sitting here quiet.
So one thing for me with Microsoft, and like this is, I might be just being a dick about it. Like I think I could just let this go at this point. It's been years, and it's just stewing with me for years. So like
I forgive you, Kenny.
I hate that they got rid of fucking the Netflix party system. That was so cool. That was so cool, and they just gutted it out. They're like, no, fuck that shit.
Has
So
that
like,
been like 10 years now?
It's been way over 10 years.
it's
Like,
been a while.
It was
Now, here's
right?
the question though.
No,
is
it's not
it
10 years. It's not 10
Xbox
years.
choosing, or was it Netflix that made them get rid of it?
I'm pretty sure it's Xbox. Because you saw Netflix on a bunch of other platforms after that.
Oh wait, no.
the
Oh,
Netflix
there's
party system.
two different things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Where you
So
can watch Netflix
wait.
with other people.
Netflix sharing, no. Like they got rid of that. But
Yeah.
what Mark's saying right now is, did Netflix get rid of the idea that you can sit in the party with your friends and watch the same thing?
Yeah,
Right?
like it would sync up. Like you
Oh!
wouldn't. Yeah, like you would like it
Oh.
would be. I
What the
think
fuck was I thinking?
Like
I think it's
each
upwards of
person
6
had their own
people, right?
Netflix.
was it
Yeah.
6
Did
people or
everyone
4
need their own
people?
Xbox?
No,
Netflix?
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yes, everyone needed their own
Okay.
account, and
Because
then
the only way that
would
you can
just
access
get-
the app.
Yeah, you would just get in the live party and it's like, oh, everybody's on Netflix. Do you guys want to watch this together? And you just fucking join the party and you just fucking watch the fucking movie together.
And it's
It was,
funny because like people would rage
great.
quit a bad movie, and then you see them get out of the theater, and it's hilarious. So like,
It's hilarious.
it's just annoying because there was such backlash from like everyone about it, and it just didn't seem like there was really any explanation as to why they took it out or like if they're listening, and
Mhm.
that's where I don't like being a part of a community under
Just like they
something
trashed their
like that.
fucking game show. They had a game show, 1 versus 100.
Oh,
so
yeah,
much
that was
fun.
so
It
fun.
was so much fun. It was literally just, it was like Jeopardy, more or less.
Yeah. It was
But
like
what-
reverse Jeopardy.
Yeah, but it
Or
was
not
just,
reverse Jeopardy.
it was
but
like
was-
I don't
It was like
even
1 versus
know.
100. You know,
It-
that
Yeah.
was
It's exactly what it was. It was just like, the fuck.
Except it was versus like 1,000.
I
Yeah.
think that back then Microsoft was trying to do what Nintendo does, which is make fun a priority. And
Yeah.
now it's
Yeah,
like
nah, they
not
switched
so
priority
much.
to gaming.
Mm.
It is high in, like they want to be the best gaming system now, where you can,
Yeah, which is good.
which is fine. Yeah, I love it. I love that they're actually trying.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just like it doesn't feel like they're trying.
And as a consumer, that's the last thing you want.
Yep.
So yeah, that makes sense. Now,
I mean, in the end, it's not really the hardware that matters. It's the
in
content
the end,
that you can
it
do.
doesn't even matter.
Because, like, I really only have a PS4 for the exclusives.
That's what I would do.
Because I'm currently playing Horizon Zero Dawn. That's a PS4 exclusive. And that's like one of the reasons why I have a PS4.
And you're gonna get it for Spider-Man. You're gonna get
I'm
it
gonna get
for.
Spider-Man for it. Last of
You're
Us
gonna
Part
get
2.
Last of Us 2. You're gonna get Kingdom Hearts 3. You're gonna
That's
get
not
Well,
actually-
Kingdom Hearts
Death
3
Stranding.
isn't locked into Sony. Not
It's
anymore.
Yeah. It's not anymore. Yeah.
But can we talk about Kingdom Hearts? Cause like, dude, how many trailers did we get? Like 3 trailers? What the fuck?
I think it was.
That was only 2.
I think
I
it
thought
was
it
two.
was
Yeah.
three.
When did the last Kingdom Hearts game come out?
That's fair.
Are you talking about like the last like?
No,
It's like
Chronicle?
when
Not-
the
not
new title
remakes.
published.
Like last real independent, even the fucking card game
I think Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in like
one. Like
2007, 8,
I
9.
don't even think it was that late.
No. Sorry. Like
Well, I think
6, 2006 or
1.5
something.
was a GBA game.
Yeah, and then they fucking they bundled it together, right? Recently.
Yeah, like it was fucking old. Like I played.
Yeah,
that
so
shit.
Kingdom Hearts 2 came out 2005. Jesus.
Yeah. See, I'm like, I don't think it was 07 or 08. It
See,
was-
but at the same
Dreams
time,
Unlisted came out in 2012.
so 6 years.
ah, man.
It's been
That's
6 years.
I think that's the last one that wasn't
a
7.
remake.
that's actually new. Oh, wait, what's this one?
All right, so
Kingdom Hearts Kai. It's a role-playing browser game developed by Square Enix.
oh, I thought that was like a Dragon Ball Z
Like when
Kai.
Dragon Ball Z,
yeah.
yeah. Or Dragon Ball Kai, whatever.
I must say, and like I watched Donkey's recent video, and I feel like it is exactly how I feel about the game right now. It's like, man, there's a lot of gameplay and a lot of footage and it's cool, it looks really fun, but man, I think I've given up on the story itself at this point. Like it's fair to make that assessment.
I
And
could have literally
holy
had a
shit.
child for the first one, and he could have had a child, and that child could be playing the third one by the time it's come out.
Well, it's
Like,
coming out in January, right? Yeah, January.
That was that was something right
You gonna
there.
have a kid
No,
that soon?
No, what I'm saying is, if I had a kid back in, when did the first one come out? 02?
02.
If I had a kid back in 02, that's 16 years ago. That kid could now have had a kid. That would be like 3 or 4 to be able to play that game by that time. That's how long this shit has been. That's insane.
So
Then your 16-year-old could have had a kid.
Yeah.
So one thing I do
yeah.
want to say is the voice acting is so hard to listen to on that fucking game. Did you guys watch the trailers?
No, I didn't watch them.
Oh my god. That is some real bad voice acting. I will play it with Japanese subs. I just can't.
You mean Japanese?
Japanese dub with English sub. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm trying not to sound bitter about that fact, but I really don't give a fuck about what's it called, Kingdom Hearts at this point. Like it lost me like 7, 8 years.
I feel that way about Final
Didn't come out
Fantasy.
with the third one after half a decade.
I
With
still haven't finished first.
Final Fantasy 15 came
I
out.
the first one.
Final Fantasy 15 came out, was like, alright, I've waited for this game for 10 plus years. Like, Versus 13, Versus 13. It was Versus 13, yeah. Versus 13, when that was first announced, everyone was hyped about it. 10 years later, we finally got, like, a trailer, and then the trailer was like, oh yeah, it's not that anymore. And they changed it to 15, everyone's like, woo! And everyone's all hype. And then, like, we didn't get anything else for, like, another 3 years or something like that. And then the game finally came out, and I just lost complete interest in that game. I have probably played it a total of 3 hours. I'm being honest. It's on my shelf collecting dust.
Wow.
It's I don't know. Oh, also, I heard that they were gonna port it for PC, and I wanted to play on PC because I was like, you know, that'd be cool. But I just forgot about it. Because you just wonder how how the game would run on your PC versus like on a PlayStation 4. Especially if you have like really good graphics cards and stuff, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna ultra the fuck out of this.
It could always end up like near and like run like ass on PC.
Dude,
Unless you mod it.
that sucks. That sucks. Especially if you're waiting that long. Like people are gonna be waiting for that Monster Hunter PC version, right?
Yeah.
And if that is shit when it comes out, which I doubt it is, but if that is shit when it comes out, like that's gonna suck.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Well, I mean, like,
because I'm totally wanting it.
There can be good ports for games as long as they do it correctly. Because like Destiny 2's port was like absolutely flawless.
Are you still hyped for Anthem?
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know if hype is the right word. I'm just like,
I just hate EA's. I just hate EA's conference for like not sharing any details.
They told us exactly what we need to know.
I learned more details from the Destiny 2 YouTubers that went to the event to play it.
So, with Anthem, right? Well, EA in general. What I learned is that they will not have loot boxes. They will not have all this other shit. Like they just made sure you understood that we're not pay to win anymore. Leave us alone. That's literally what I got from all of their conference stuff.
Yep. Hopefully, cautious is the right.
Hopefully people don't forget fucking Star Wars Gate.
Dude, that was so bad.
Like that's still the by and far like worst rated.
That was
comment ever.
that was like one of the questions I tweeted at them when they had like a sit down with some of the people there. It's like, hey, what's the cosmetics looking like? Loot boxes. You can pay for this stuff or whatever. Whatever. Blah blah blah. It's like nothing. Yeah, you ain't gotta pay for nothing you don't want to. There's no pay to. It's like there's no pay to win. You just if you want to look cool, you can pay for that shit. But whatever, it doesn't do anything.
Which is acceptable. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because I've seen people on Reddit drop their shit after like -10, maybe -100. They hit like 100,000. It's like why?
Jeez.
Why would you double down on that? Why wouldn't you just delete the fucking comment? Like,
Because they wanted a
Jesus.
sense of pride and accomplishment for getting the most downvotes in one.
And that's honestly, that's just like such a negative blotch. That is, I can't remember the last time a system had such a controversy, except for Microsoft's like trading wheel of bullshit, and then Sony's like, here's how you trade a PlayStation game.
Yeah.
Hello, hands over, takes.
Yeah, that was
Thank you.
one
That
of the
was,
best
like, the
E3 moments of all time, dude.
worst. Like that was probably the worst like shit that I'd seen, and then that whole sentence of pride and accomplishment bullshit yanked it out of.
So,
Like I feel for that guy who wrote that because he is gone. Like he's never working in video
question
games.
for you guys, because I didn't watch all of it. What I did,
Promote
and
it.
what I usually do with E3 is I'm a TLDW kind of guy. I go back and watch everything later. But
Same.
with
I watch everything live.
this E3, did you see a bunch of VR stuff?
Negative. There is one
From
Microsoft
VR
Software
game.
announced one VR thing.
One VR game.
I'm surprised the consoles like I felt like Microsoft would try to make a play towards VR at this point, since
Hell
Sony
no.
was doing it
They-
and like
I don't.
They don't have their hands in VR. Not
Yeah,
really.
I don't think it's their.
Their whole mixed
Priority.
reality thing.
Yeah, they have the Windows
They're
mixed reality
marketing
stuff.
that towards businesses, not games.
okay.
Whereas Sony has a PSVR, and that's what
Yeah.
From Software is building the game for.
Okay. Yeah, cause
That's why
like
they got. That's why they got Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did they do anything for No More Heroes 3 or 2
Negative.
or whatever?
No.
No. Oh. Damn.
one thing I am pissed about when it comes to Nintendo, got no
Metroid
fucking
Prime?
news on Metroid Prime. Ugh,
Well,
that shit hurt.
someone actually like interviewed someone from Nintendo, and shared that part of his interview, and their response was that they don't share anything unless they feel it's ready to be shared, and like closer to release. Like they only teased it last year because it was the first year for Switch, so they wanted to get some hype out.
Interesting.
So, and you guys can tell me if you don't feel the same way, but like when I started seeing all the release dates for these games, I'm just like, holy shit. I remember back in the day when you get a release date in E3, like we find out it comes out like 3 years from now or like never. This fucking
We got stuff
E3 is
6,
just
7
like,
months.
yeah, like, dude, I think the max we're waiting
I
for
have-
is like February for a lot of the games.
I have something to say about release dates.
What?
Like every time a release date was thrown up, I swear I could have made a drink out of this, but like whatever group of friends I was talking to at the time, when a release date popped up, we were like, oh god, another January game. Oh god, another February game. Like literally, it's all
Yeah.
coming out in those 2 months.
Yeah, he's
Well, wasn't there like a day in February or whatever where like Anthem and like all
Yeah,
these
like
other
22nd
games are all
Anthem.
coming at the same time?
22nd, Anthem? Yeah, I think so. 25th is like
There's like 4 games coming out that day.
yeah, like the
22nd.
22nd and 25th, like around the 22nd is like where like a bunch of games are coming out. And for January, it's like the end of January too.
It's nuts. I'm cool with that, but it's just weird to me. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, I don't feel too weird about pre-ordering a game at this point because it's like I'll forget about it for like 2 seconds and then it's here. Cool. Versus like pre-ordering something 3 years later, or like the poor souls that have pre-ordered Kingdom Hearts for like 3 years. They're
It's like
out
the
there.
Duke Nukem Forever thing where it's like you had a pre-order for 10 years.
Oh man,
So who has a pre-order for a Final Fantasy VII remake?
that hurts.
was
That
thinking-
hurts.
I swear, Final Fantasy VII remake is next FF13 Versus or Kingdom Hearts 3. The thing where they talk about once and then like they just go dark and never talk about it ever again.
Never discuss again.
Well,
for
it's because
a
like
decade.
it
Yeah.
seems like they keep having ideas on how they want to structure it, like from a distribution level. Like I remember before they were talking about how they wanted to do it like piecemeal, kind of like how Life is Strange is and everything episodic. but I think they like changed their mind or something. It just seems like they're going back and forth on that.
I remember someone telling me, I really don't remember who. So if you're watching this, don't get mad at me. But they said there were some issues with the 7 remake. Like the studio they were collabing with, like wanted something different, so they cut ties with them and had to start over.
That
That's
sucks.
all good.
And that sucks too, cause like you already presented this like big
Yeah.
thing, and
Really
everyone's like,
beautiful looking
"Whoa, this is really different." Like, dude, imagine Capcom has that same issue with that Resident Evil 2 remake. Oh, that would suck. Cause that Resident Evil 2 remake looks amazing.
So you know what I want it to be is I'm only thinking this because I just watched Game Grumps play it just now. Is the remake the HD version of Resident Evil 0?
One? Oh.
Yeah, which is like 1 but enhanced for the GameCube. Whatever. Anyway, that's gonna bother the hell out of me. It was a really kick-ass game because I remember playing the first one when I was a kid, and it was fucking pants-wettingly terrifying. It was horrible, and it gave me nightmares.
Yep.
But the remake had so many enhancements that made it a beautiful game. If they do that shit for 2 or 7, better yet, Final Fantasy 7, where they enhance the game, has the same feel, same tone, same plot, just better, more content and enhanced content, I think I would be absolutely fucking fine. Maybe more sublines, more opportunities to romance Barrett, because who doesn't love those big, burly, one-armed black men?
Black men, you say?
Kenny, he's dropping hints.
Yep, Kenny, cut your arm off, man, and I'm yours.
Please.
So I wanted to ask
This is
it
why we don't have an HR department.
because we are black and yellow taco gamers. I can ask this question. Jump Force. What the fuck was your first impression on that?
Jump Force. Fucking
so happy.
hype as shit. And then, why do all this against Frieza?
I know, right?
Frieza is not the main villain. Like, definitely, like,
I don't know.
just
From that trailer, it seems
they
like he is.
shouldn't have done that. But
Yeah,
they
they look like they beat the
did
piss
you
out
watch any of the gameplay stuff?
Yes.
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 So like, I saw like a video of like Zoro
Zoro.
versus Sasuke.
Yeah,
And
so
some of
we
the
found
stuff.
out those are the 6 characters they put in. They put in Naruto, Luffy, Goku, and then the villains were Zoro, Sasuke, and Frieza. Those are the 6 characters to play. And,
Zoro's a villain?
Initially,
that's why I said villains. He's a villain to some
they're
people
just like playable characters right now.
because he is a pirate hunter initially. Then he becomes
Okay.
a pirate.
It feels like if they're gonna put Light in this game, he has to be
Yeah,
the
that's right,
villain,
he
right?
is.
Like, he has to be a villain.
I mean, yeah.
That was so random.
How is he gonna fight though?
No, he's gonna fight with
We
Ryuken.
better
He's gonna
have
throw
seen.
apples and shit.
We better have seen the tip of an iceberg. That's all I have to say. We better have seen a tip of the iceberg. There better be way more levels to this game that we don't know about, because
Yeah.
I am not too impressed when it comes down to like um, the overall game itself. Like it's just okay. It's cool.
I like
really cool.
the intensity and like the art style so far. As for the gameplay, it does seem very
It looks really fluid to me.
yeah.
Like-
But it at the same time it looks like similar to what I've seen already.
Yeah.
Like
Naruto
what was
games.
the shonen fighter game that came out
Oh
before?
no. So I will say that this is better than J-Star Victory Versus.
Okay, because
It is, yeah. It is much better on many levels because J-Star Victory Versus should not be played by a human being.
But I
Like
mean, still,
if you're a
the
fan of like Shonen Jump, you just buy it to like, hey, I appreciate this, and then you put it on your shelf and you never play it again. And then when you're like really drunk, you pull it out for like, when you want to play with friends when you're really fucking drunk. But that's it.
Yeah.
Was that too much salt? Sorry.
No, that's fine, man. That's fine. I think My thing with fighting games is that it's never gonna amount to the the total destruction that it's supposed to. Like, because you know how you do a big knockaway and they break a building or a mountain or whatever the fuck, and then you hit the ground and fucking Goku spirit bombs his ass, but nothing breaks.
Dragon Ball Z like has had games that did it well. Has had games. Not all games do it well. But it's the thing I like about Fighters because Dragon Ball Fighters isn't trying to be that game.
Yeah.
It's constrained by like the 2D fighting style and everything. So like, but look at like there are other fighting games where you have the destructible. Why am I
Background?
blanking? Something like that, I guess.
Environment?
Environment. There you go. Destructible environment. That shit
Like
is cool. Like when you play Dead or Alive and you like knock people off and you're like
Yeah.
flying down with them and then you're like,
DCE does that too.
this shit's good.
Yeah.
Fight actually Dragon Ball Fighters does do that, but it's different. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I miss that game. I was playing it and then like my fight stick started acting up. One day.
Yeah, man.
Oh well.
It's okay.
Yeah. So anything else you guys like saw and was like, damn, this looks amazing, or like, damn, this looks like shit.
A lot of the stuff Bethesda talked about,
Ooh, got him.
like because your question in the beginning like only like counted the top 3, I couldn't say like Bethesda won the show because they had the best like conference of all of them.
Yep. Can agree.
Because like they showed so much. Um,
Who would have thought like Bethesda has such a big impact on gaming now? Like when I'm not saying they weren't before, but it's just like they had Skyrim, they had all these other games, Fallout, but like, dude, they are like a big force now.
Yeah.
Where like you felt that you think that they need to be mentioned with the big 3. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that's cool. So it's me nerding out. Sorry.
Yeah, Fallout 76
Cyberpunk.
looks. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk looks fucking
Dude,
dope.
Cyberpunk.
Like it.
People
Like,
are
I'm all
bitching
for
about
Fallout
that though.
76.
Why?
They're like, oh yeah, it's everything I would expect from a stereotypical cyberpunk game. It's like so bad for like
Cyberpunk game,
where we are right
motherfuckers.
now as like blah, 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 blah. Like blah, 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 blah. Who cares? It's fucking good, all right? It looks cool. It's cyberpunk. It's literally in the title. Just fucking play the game.
Everybody
It's a
loves fucking
Shadowrun
Frame.
game. Fuck off.
Oh my god.
It's not even
One thing I
Shadowrun.
do want to ask you guys.
The Witcher in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Just Shadowrun.
What did you guys think of the Kingdom Hearts Collector's Edition?
I'm already sounding angry enough as is about Kingdom Hearts in general.
So the reason why I asked
I'm not a
that is
dude
because
for
people are
collectors.
upset about it. Like the figures, right? Like the ones that come with it. You got like Sora, uh, fucking Daffy, not Daffy
Yep.
Duck. That's not the right thing.
That's
Donald.
Donald Duck and
Donald,
Goofy.
Goofy.
There you go. See, I'm not
Jesus.
dumb. I'm just not
Daffy.
coherent. So these 3 are people are complaining about the shape of them and like how they look like shit. And I'm like, dude, they're the Toy Story versions of them. Are you dumb? Like
Yes.
You fuck with the war?
Yes, I am done.
it's like fine.
Holy moly.
It's intentional.
Oh, I got. Okay. So, to build off of people looking weird, the whole Super Smash characters being different from what they were, how they took away Snake's hardcore booty, and they
Oh
took
yeah, people got
away
upset about that.
they took away Samus's boobs, but made her more muscular. Yeah,
I'm
toned
conflicted.
it down.
Wait, they toned down Samson's boobs?
Yeah, Zero Suit Samus.
I'm okay
She
with
needs boobs.
I mean,
I don't care
the,
either because she does look more like athletic and built now though.
They're
makes
trying
me
to
think of
refine
the-
her
that.
hitboxes.
It's so weird though, because she changes like every single game. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, all the Game Boy Advance games, like, she was pretty stacked. Even in the original game, she was pretty stacked.
Yeah. It makes you think of the Starbomb song, where where they talk about the fact that it's like they ever since the beginning people like made such a huge deal of the fact that she's a chick, and then for a long time they hypersexualized her. So I'm actually really glad that they kind of like Loha said, they made her really athletic. Like I've seen stills and screenshots, and I think it's like, oh no, that's cool because like still feminine. Like they didn't make her look super butch or anything, but like still like, oh, that chick would beat the fucking piss out of me. Like if I catcalled her or
That's
whistled,
fair.
she would kick the shit out of me.
They're just like how they make Sonic like slightly taller, like he has longer
Yeah, to
legs.
make him like look less fucked up and
Yeah,
yeah,
he's not actually a
I
tiny hedgehog.
I only
yeah.
have one last game to mention, only because it like bothered me a lot when I saw it, and then I'm like done. I have nothing else. But fucking Devil May Cry.
Oh man,
What the?
Hmm.
what the fuck was that?
I don't
And
know. I didn't see
it's Devil May Cry 5.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
4 came out like on the 360.
it's okay. It's 5, but it's like I think it's a sequel to the Devil May Cry they made before.
So it's the remake and
Oh,
Devil May Cry 4 together to make Devil May Cry 5, and this guy
Yes.
now has white hair, and he.
Yeah, I saw this. I saw this tweet. It was like nothing can ever top the. There's a Devil May Cry scene in the remake where he's like talking to some ugly ass fucking bitch, and it's some ugly ass fucking boss monster. And it's like this weird conversation, and then it just devolves into a "fuck you," and it's like "fuck you," no "fuck you," and I'm like, what is this? Like,
That sounds like what Edgy
and then the
Dante
boss
would
fight
do.
starts. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that sounds like what
that would
Edgy
be
Dante
that would be
would
the
do.
boss fight I designed.
Holy
See,
shit.
so
Fuck you. What? No. Fuck you.
I
So
just don't
bad.
understand. Like, is this like different universes kind of thing? Cause like you do see the other Dante from the
From the original
previous, yeah.
series,
Like you
yeah.
see him
Yeah.
on the motorcycle, and he's like older, and you're like, what the hell happened? What's going on?
The DMC remake is the boss fight I was talking about, but we are
Hmm.
talking about the DMC 5.
Devil
Yeah.
May Cry 5, which features the main character from the Devil May Cry remake. So it's like a sequel of both series together,
Yeah.
because why the fuck
Yeah, I don't know
not?
why the fuck he has white hair now and why his arm's fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't beat the game, so I wouldn't know.
I never played it.
I
Never
played
played
like
that.
the beta or demo. Yeah, demo.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, that he's narrow, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, Nero's the new one.
brother.
Oh no, the bad. Yeah.
No, that's not his brother. He's the no, but
He's the
Nero.
bad
Wait,
guy from
is it?
4. No, good guy from 4. He's the other guy from 4.
Yeah. That's
So,
yeah.
so in 4, you play the first half.
You
going,
play as
plays
Dante.
Nero. No,
Or
you play as Nero. You
he
go
plays Nero.
there, and then Nero gets fucking shit stumped by the boss, and then you play as Dante and literally do the game in reverse. And the final boss is like at the very beginning. I loved DMC 4. Like DMC 4 was really cool. Yeah. I heard he was supposed to be Dante. He was supposed to be,
Yep.
which has me happy.
Wait, so now his arm thing makes sense if that is Nero. Because he
Yeah.
had like a demon hand or some shit.
See,
right?
it's weird for
Yeah.
me to look at that guy as Nero when he looks exactly like the guy that was Dante in the remake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
think
looks exactly like
it's
him.
the same voice actor as that guy too, so I'm really
That's
confused.
fucking stupid.
I think it's the same voice actor.
That's
I'd
so
have to look
weird.
it up.
But yeah, he had the demon arm. You're right. I forgot about that.
Yep, shit's dumb.
Like DMC is just such a fun game to play. It's such a cool thing to do. I've never played it or seen Devil May Cry content and not been like, oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. Well, maybe play it.
Yep.
Maybe.
I might. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? But you guys got anything else? Because we can
I'm
wrap
good.
up soon if you guys want.
I'm cool with rapping.
I'm always cool rapping.
People.
Kenny right now.
E3, you know me.
This is
Yep.
so.
Yep. One bar. That's all you get.
Wait. Give me a second. Give me a second. I got this.
Yep.
Someone start beatboxing.
All right.
Laha.
No, negative.
All right. I got nothing.
All right.
Thank you for enjoying the show. We'll be here, but we gotta go. BAYOG, that's your favorite show. We'll be back on the next episode.
That was not as bad as I thought it was.
That was almost there.
It
Goodbye,
was almost.
So close. So
Please
close.
don't unsubscribe. I love
All right,
you all.
please come back. 9 p.m. Eastern time next week, Wednesday, and yeah, see you around.
Goodbye.